Hello, we're live. Good evening,
Hey, hey,
everybody.
evening.
Good evening. I'm just going to take a moment to stream this to my audience as well because
How
I
are you doing today? Happy Friday.
happy Friday, everyone. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Sis, can you quickly hold on just for one sec? Let me see
Okay, so
change.
let me keep everywhere lively while you
Yeah,
do that.
I've done that honestly. Thank
Okay,
you so
great.
much. Yeah, sorry guys. I should have done that before we go live. So, welcome everybody. Good evening. How are you doing? If you're coming back to watch the replay, it is your favorite girls here again. My name is Sharon, and the face behind Sharon Consulting, where we help everyday people, especially working parents, create different options through online business. And we're here again to talk about a very exciting topic. And I'm going to allow my sister Sarami to introduce herself. Go on, sis.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarami, and I'm a digital business owner, just like my sis here, Sharon. And I'm also an IT professional. I'm a mom of three, and
Yeah.
we're here to talk about digital business. Today, we're bringing another interesting topic, so please stay
Yep.
tuned. Yeah, join us in the conversation. You can leave a comment and you can reach
Yeah,
out to us. Okay, thank you.
for sure. Thank you so much, sis. And happy Friday. I hope you guys had a great week.
It's
And Sarami,
right.
you as well. I hope
Yeah,
your week went fantastic. Mine was
thank God.
fantabulous.
Thank God.
So today's topic is something that we all think about all the time, and we just wanted to talk about it today. And it is stop waiting and start using what you have. This is
Mm,
2026. This is a new year. We've just come here to talk about the fact that we need to move. We need to move. Okay. Now, a
yeah.
lot of people want change, right? They want more freedom, more income, but they keep waiting. They
Mm-hmm.
find themselves waiting until when they are ready, waiting
Yeah.
for when the perfect time comes, waiting for when they'll have it all figured out,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for when they'll have more confidence. But honestly, that is the reason why so many people get stuck. All
Yeah.
right. Now, many of us have something in our hands right now that we are not using. Maybe it's a skill that you learned at your job, or maybe it's your phone that could literally become a business tool for you, your
Mm-hmm.
internet at home that is just wasting, or maybe it is your personal story, something that you've been through that can help others, that can, influence others. That's why we see a lot of people online today. We call them influencers because they have things, they have stories, right?
Yeah.
That they are using to touch lives, right, sis? So,
Yes.
why we want to talk about this today is just to, put that thing in you that don't look at what you don't have all figured out. Make use of what you have today and
Yeah.
the kind of results that you're going to see by the time you realize that, oh, I actually have this phone. I could have done better with it. I
Mm-hmm.
actually come online. I could have done, the most use of it. I
Yeah.
actually have this spare time. I could have used it to do something very productive. So we want to start, with some of these questions like, why do you think, sis, I'm going to throw this question to you right now. Why do
Yeah.
you think so many people wait for so long, to start something that they really want? What are some things that come to your mind that make people not to take that bold step?
So the number one thing I'm thinking of right now is the fact that many
Mhm.
people think they are insufficient, like they do not
Mm,
have enough to give.
that's
Meanwhile,
it.
what they have or what you have is more than enough.
Hmm.
Because I just came to realize something that you will always be one step ahead of other one person, at least one person, not stop of the
Mm,
many other people behind you. I'll give a typical example. There was a time I was in a tech moms group and we were asked to volunteer. They reached out to me to volunteer to mentor people. And then
okay.
I told the lady that I don't think I can mentor because I've never done professional mentoring before. She,
Mm,
she said, where you are now, many people want to be there. I mean, for me, that was the deal. Like that sealed the deal for me. I felt
mm,
insufficient to be able to mentor. Meanwhile, I had gone through experiences that I could share with others that will help them get to where I am right now. So that's the
Mm.
same concept or the idea when it comes to people holding back from, putting themselves out there to do what they need to do because they feel insufficient. They do not think they have what it takes. But
Mm.
even the Bible says God asked Moses, what do you have in your hand? There's nobody that doesn't have anything in their hand. They have at least
Exactly.
something. So you will
There's
definitely
something.
have some. You just need to look inwards. And of course, that's where mentorship comes in, right? That's where you need guidance, where you feel that you are stuck or you do not know how to proceed with things, with life,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with business, or whatever it is, right? And you'll be able to get guidance to open up your eyes to see beyond you, to see those blind spots and to help you walk through it. So for me, that's like the number one reason. It's a mindset thing, and
That's
most
right.
people need to walk through that mindset, get past that mindset before you can
Mm.
move forward in life. So for me, that's the number one key reason. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sis. And to cap that, or in addition, or something that I feel also that is one of the reasons why people take so long to really start something that they are wishing in their hearts is fear and lack of confidence, right? So fear sometimes doesn't, I don't know, it's not unreasonable. It's okay to be fear, but what do you do, right? When you are afraid, what do you do to move on past that fearful stage,
Yeah.
right? It is not, sometimes people, I see that people are afraid that they will feel something that they have not even started. They are afraid that they will feel something that they don't even know the things that are in place for them to actually succeed. So they are
Exactly.
just in that space, they fold their arms and they just keep thinking, what if, what
Yeah.
if? And
So
then,
So when it comes
yeah.
to that fear, let me just add this thing to it. I've
Mm-hmm.
heard like a podcast I listened to where they talked about the fact that it is the natural state of the mind, of the
Yeah,
brain to keep you away because that's an unfamiliar territory.
I know.
But you need to understand that that's the way the mind works. That's the way your brain,
Mm,
so that you can push past that fear and step into something bigger that God already has for you.
exactly. And sometimes that fear could just be funny things. It could just be silly things like fear of being seen by your neighbors that you are doing something, fear of being seen by your classmates that you are doing, like,
Uh-huh.
fear of being judged by people that truly they are not even noticing you, they are minding their business. Fear
Everybody's
of
busy with life.
Everybody is busy, honestly. And
Mm.
then the other one, is lack of confidence that also works in that same way.
Mhm.
And it really doesn't mean that you are incapable. It usually just means that you haven't done anything, enough times to feel very, very sure of it,
Confidence,
right?
yes. Yes.
Confidence doesn't come before action. It
Yeah.
comes from action. By the
Comes
time you make that move,
yeah.
confidence is going to build up. You'll be like, wow,
Definitely gonna
I
build. So you
didn't know
need
that I could do this.
courage. So that means you need
Exactly.
courage to become confident because courage will
That's
make
right,
you
sis.
act. And when you act, you will become
Mm-hmm.
confident. Yes.
Exactly. That
Mm.
is okay. So that question, we did very good justice to it. Now let's move on to the second question. What does using what you have look like in real life? Okay.
Mm.
So for someone who, for example, does 9 to 5, like
Mhm.
us professionals, right?
Yeah.
Us, we do 9 to 5.
Mhm.
Now, what does using what you have look like in real life? When you do 9 to 5, we have 24 hours of the day.
Mhm.
9 to 5 cannot cannot give you that fulfillment that you need. It
Mhm.
should not be able to. It can pay your bills, fine,
Mhm.
but what happens after the bills? Like, we keep going through using the same earnings that come from the 9 to 5 to service our bills day
Mm.
in, day out, week in, week out. What
Yeah.
happens beyond 9 to 5? Beyond 9 to 5, there is 5 to 9. What do you do with your 5 to 9? You could
Yeah.
do things very productive with your 5 to 9. You could invest your time into learning new skills. You could invest that 9 to 5 into building something that can
Yeah.
actually, end up paying you real time after
Mhm.
you resign your 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So, sis, I don't know what else do you think, that using what you have should look like to build something for yourself?
So,
in
I've
relation
read-
to this topic?
I've seen this somewhere where they say you use your income, right, from your 9 to 5 to to build up your future for your 5 to 9, right?
Mm,
For the
mm,
like use your remaining part of the day to
mm,
make something productive. That means you should be ready to use your income to invest in yourself
mm-hmm.
so that you can build using your 5 to 9 adequately.
Exactly.
So that
That's
means you
right.
utilize your weekends. You should
Mm,
utilize your evenings. I always like to say this when you see people who have been very successful, when they talk about the stage where they were grinding, nobody was there
mm,
with nobody knew.
that's
We only
right.
see the shine and we're
We only see the
all
result.
loving that result, right?
That's
But you
right.
also have to, if you're at the place in your life where you feel like you are not there yet and you need to
Mm-hmm.
get past that phase, then you have to
Mm,
use your weekends, you have to use your evenings, you have to
mm,
dive deep by investing money and time, right? Productive,
exactly.
make something productive for yourself for the future. And that's the reason why we talk about this business, because this business is a business that has serviced so many people who are in the 9 to 5 world. But we
Right.
have all come together as a community,
Mm-hmm.
everybody building a business after the work hours. You will go back to work the next
Mm-hmm.
day, right? Nobody in the workplace knows that you're up to something, right? Because you're building something
Exactly.
from scratch for yourself, and in the long run, the results will definitely show. So this is a call to you. If you know that you're at that place
Mm,
in where you feel like you need more, and your 9 to 5 is not capable of providing that future for you, then this is a wake up call for you.
that's it. In fact, I'm not going to go to the other question because our time is almost up. And
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe this question actually also did justice to the next question, because I was going to ask, what are some of the resources that people already have but they don't recognize? And you just
Yeah.
rightly mentioned one of them, which is your time in the evening. What do you do
Yeah.
after your 9 to 5? Right.
Yes.
And then for someone who is watching us and are wondering, what are these two ladies talk about? We are digital business mentors, and we
Yeah.
are here to talk about the fact that you can start a legitimate online business, and we are
Yep.
here to mentor you. So come to our DMs, come and ask us how. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And
Yeah.
yes, this is what we are building alongside our, regular lives as busy moms, as busy professionals. And
Yeah.
it has become it has become a movement for us, a movement in the sense that we feel fulfilled whenever we have to onboard a business partner,
Yeah.
whenever we have to answer these questions like this, talk to our prospects, and seeing them start up their businesses and being a part of their success story. So
Exactly.
if you also want to rewrite your success story for
Mm-hmm.
the entire 2026, you don't want to keep circling back the same life,
Yeah.
then take action.
Yeah.
Take action. Message me, message Seremi,
Yeah.
send us a DM, and let us show you the same blueprint that we have used to build
Mm-hmm.
a successful online business.
Yeah.
Sis, I need you to close it for us,
Okay,
and then we call it
thank
a
you.
night.
Yeah, so I would say before I say that, I know Sharon did mention something about everybody has a story, right? Your story
Mm,
is valuable. Somebody needs to learn from you. Somebody needs to get courage from you. You need to become a push for somebody else, a mentor to somebody else. So
right.
sharing your story, what you've overcome, what you've learned along the journey
Mm,
of building your own business will definitely be an encouragement to somebody else. So don't wait for perfect.
right.
There is no perfect scenario. You don't need more time. You don't need more confidence. You don't even need permission from anybody. All you need is that nudge from within you that says, go for
Mhm,
it. And if you do, you'll be glad you did. So we'll leave you here on this final note
exactly.
today. Have a rethink about it. Reach out to us in our DM if you know that you're ready
All
to
right.
get information or
Yeah,
to start your business. Reach out in our DMs or just drop a comment and we'll definitely get back to you. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us
for
tonight.
sure.
We'll definitely see you here
Thank you so much,
tomorrow.
everyone. All
All right.
right.
Have a
See you again some other time. Yeah, for sure.
cheers.
Have a good
Bye.
night.